Did you know that a group of rabbits can create underground cities so complex they include separate rooms for sleeping and nursing? Did you know that despite their quiet reputation, rabbits communicate using a secret language of vibrations and scents? Did you know that a rabbit's ears function like a high-tech cooling system to prevent their internal organs from overheating? Did you know that rabbits can detect sounds from miles away before a human even hears a whisper? Did you know that rabbits have a third eyelid designed specifically to keep their eyes moist while they sleep? Rabbits belong to the order Lagomorpha, a group of mammals that is distinct from rodents due to having 4 incisor teeth in the upper jaw instead of 2. The European rabbit is the ancestor of almost all domestic rabbit breeds found across the globe today. A male rabbit is scientifically referred to as a buck, while a female is known as a doe. Young rabbits are called kits or kittens, which is a term derived from the word kindle, used to describe a birth event. Rabbits possess a nearly 360-degree field of vision, which allows them to monitor the sky and the ground for predators simultaneously. The only blind spot in a rabbit's vision is a small area directly in front of its nose. A rabbit's ears can rotate 270 degrees independently of one another to pinpoint the exact source of a sound. Rabbits are crepuscular, meaning they are most active during the low-light hours of dawn and dusk to avoid midday heat and many daytime predators. A rabbit's heart beats remarkably fast, ranging from 130 to 325 beats per minute, depending on its level of exertion or stress. Domestic rabbits can live for 8 to 12 years, which is significantly longer than their wild counterparts who face constant environmental threats. The smallest rabbit species in the world is the pygmy rabbit, which can fit in the palm of a human hand and weighs less than a pound. Rabbits have extremely powerful hind legs that allow them to leap over 3 feet high in a single vertical jump. When running for their lives, rabbits use a zigzag pattern to confuse predators and break their line of sight. A rabbit's skeleton is surprisingly fragile, making up only about 8% of its total body weight. The powerful muscles in a rabbit's legs can actually cause enough force to fracture its own spine if it kicks out too violently while being held improperly. Rabbits do not have paw pads like dogs or cats. Instead, their feet are covered in thick fur to provide traction and protection. Rabbits are obligate nasal breathers, meaning they almost exclusively breathe through their noses rather than their mouths. A rabbit's whiskers are as long as the width of its body, acting as sensory tools to determine if they can fit through a tight tunnel. The act of a rabbit jumping into the air, twisting its body, and flicking its feet is known as a binky, signaling extreme joy. Rabbits are highly social animals that thrive in pairs or groups, often grooming each other to strengthen social bonds. A rabbit's digestive system is designed to process large amounts of fiber, primarily from grasses and leafy greens. A rabbit's teeth grow between 3 to 5 inches per year, requiring constant chewing on tough vegetation to wear them down. The scent glands located under a rabbit's chin allow them to mark their territory by rubbing against objects, an action called chinning. Rabbits do not hibernate and remain active throughout the winter, often digging through snow to find hidden vegetation. A mother rabbit typically only feeds her kits once or twice a day for a few minutes, as her milk is incredibly nutrient-dense. Rabbits are capable of sleeping with their eyes open to remain alert to potential threats in their environment. The average gestation period for a rabbit is roughly 28 to 31 days, allowing for rapid population growth in the wild.
Rabbits produce two distinct types of droppings: the hard, round pellets usually seen, and the nutrient-rich cecotropes. A rabbit's nose twitches constantly, not just for smelling, but to move the sensory receptors closer to the air particles it is analyzing. Rabbits cannot vomit due to the strength and anatomy of their stomach muscles, which makes ingesting toxic plants particularly dangerous. The cottontail rabbit is named for its distinctive white tail, which flashes as a warning signal to other rabbits when it flees. Rabbits use their chin, cheeks, and anal glands to create a complex scent profile that identifies them to other members of their species. Rabbits have 28 teeth in total, including the small peg teeth located directly behind their main upper incisors. Wild rabbits live in intricate tunnel systems called warrens, which can descend several feet underground and span large areas. A single warren can house dozens of rabbits, featuring multiple entrances and bolt holes for quick escapes. Rabbits are remarkably clean animals and spend a significant portion of their day grooming themselves, much like domestic cats. A rabbit's sense of smell is far superior to a human's, with 100 million scent receptors located within its nasal cavity. Rabbits can reach speeds of up to 45 miles per hour in short bursts, depending on the specific species. The jackrabbit is not actually a rabbit, but a hare, characterized by longer ears, longer legs, and the fact that its young are born fully furred with eyes open. Rabbits are born altricial, meaning they are hairless, blind, and completely dependent on their mother for the first few weeks of life. The territory of a wild rabbit can cover several acres, which they defend vigorously from intruders of the same sex. Rabbits communicate through soft sounds, such as clucking when eating or purring by lightly grinding their teeth when content. A high-pitched scream from a rabbit is a rare sound used only in moments of extreme terror or life-threatening pain. Rabbits have 5 toes on their front paws and 4 toes on their back paws. The sweat glands of a rabbit are located only on the pads of their feet, making them very susceptible to heat stroke. Rabbits are capable of thumping their powerful hind legs against the ground to alert the rest of the colony to a nearby predator. The skin of a rabbit is very thin and tears easily, which is an evolutionary trait that may help them escape the grip of a predator. Rabbits are highly intelligent and can be trained to recognize their names or use a litter box. The long ears of a rabbit are filled with a complex network of blood vessels that expand and contract to regulate body temperature. Rabbits practice cecotrophy, where they produce special soft droppings called cecotropes that they re-ingest to absorb essential nutrients like B vitamins. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed these amazing rabbit facts, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite fact in the comments. Stay tuned for more incredible wildlife stories, and click the next video to continue exploring the wonders of the animal kingdom.